In the last court sitting, Magistrate Douglas Sengiza issued a warrant of arrest against a prominent novelist Kakwenza. All his four sureties to appear in court without fail to explain his whereabouts. Although court resumed today for further hearing, Kakwenza's sureties, including Lawyer Julius Garisonga, the National Unity Platform Secretary General Davis Louis Lubongoya, and Anna Sheba, were absent in court. Magistrate Douglas Sengiza issued a warrant of arrest against the four sureties.
The sureties have breached their obligations. The prayer for discharge from this obligation by the sureties is a non-starter because a person cannot be discharged from an obligation which he or she has already broken. Number 3, if the sureties appear in court with the money they executed, then they will have discharged their obligation and their warrant of arrest shall be cancelled.
Although these orders were at first objected to by Kakwenza's legal team, they asked court to allow the sureties pay a fine of 10 million shillings each, leaving court with a burden to trace the accused.
The bail which had been granted to Kakwenza had been automatically cancelled. And when it's cancelled, it means the sureties are detached from the accused person, and therefore the accused person now becomes still a property of the state, no longer their property. However, court has not bought our arguments. However, as we speak now, we are going to talk to them and then probably find ways of challenging this ruling and also get a stay of execution of the same.
Kakwenza is facing charges of offensive communication when he disturbed the peace of the person of President General Kaguta Museveni and the Commander UPDF Land Forces, Lieutenant General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, using his Twitter handle at Kakwenza Rukira. The matter will resume on the 9th of May 2022. According to reliable sources, Kakwenza ran into exile in Germany. In another development, Judge Boniface Wamala has recused himself from handling Hassan Malema Bidizi's case.
And I state that although the applicant has raised no concrete ground for my recusal, I find that it is better and in the interest of justice to recuse myself from this matter. Accordingly, I recuse myself and forward this case file to the registrar for further management.
Hassan Malema Bidizi, who is pending with costs of 3 cases against him, which were dismissed by Judge Boniface Wamala, told court that he sees no justice and fair hearing before him.
And I expected that the right fair hearing question had to be determined first, to determine whether the submissions I made to court were valid under the circumstances then.
Before Judge Wamala, Mabidizi was pending with a case where he wanted court to order prison authorities from handcuffing him on his way to court and within court premises, alleging that it violates his right to fair hearing. Judge Boniface Wamala closed the case file and ordered the file to be taken back to High Court Civil Division Registrar for allocation of another judge. Nantong Rebecca, Namamonde Deborah, UBC News.